Well, I just painted this painting in my previous video. If you want to see it, I had leftover paint, so I'm going to do another painting quick. And all my paintings have a cat in them. This one's there because I like cats and I like painting. So let's get started. I have blue paint, which you're probably wondering how is that left over from that painting since it has no blue in it. But I'd gotten blue out thinking I was going to do something with a blue sky, and then I didn't. So then I had all this blue paint left. So I thought, well, let's just do another painting. And I'm just kind of mixing the blue and white together because I also had a lot of white left over. So we're just doing the base layer this time in blue. I think this could use a tad bit of water. Hopefully that wasn't too big of a tad. We'll see. So I'm just trying to get this on as quickly as possible for the base layer. I can tell the paint's thicker up here. And I'm trying to cover up all the white. And then we'll see what this turns into. I don't really have a plan besides we're going to have blue as the base color because I had a lot of blue in that left over from this because I didn't actually use blue at all. And I'm not sure how to save paint for another time, like in the refrigerator. So I'm just doing another painting because I have the time for another painting right now. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, I like cats a lot, so I'll probably talk about the cats while I'm painting. I have 5 indoor cats. Their names are Charlotte, Violet, Jake, Taco, and Nacho. Then there's 2 outdoor cats, Pork Chop and Winter. And yes, I know that cats are safer indoors. But right now, it's just not working out for them to be indoor cats. Like Pork Chop's not friendly enough, and he's best friends with Winter. So that kind of just looks like a nice sky. So now we gotta decide what to do with it. I kind of like how it turned out where it's not all the same shade, like a natural sky usually isn't. I mean, sometimes it is. And I just remembered I didn't paint the bottom of that one. Well, that's okay. People don't need to look at the bottom. Maybe I will do it on this one. We'll see. Okay, let's rinse out this. I have a little cart right here with my water and my paint. Like I assure you, I'm a real person painting this. I'm not using AI magic or anything. This is actually me painting because I like painting. Okay. So my other colors left over are green, brown, and black, and white. I have a lot of white, so maybe we should do some clouds. Clouds are kind of hard though. I don't know if I want to do trees again because we just did trees. But there's Violet. I don't know if you can see her. She might be too low. She doesn't like to be picked up, so I'm not going to pick her up. I think she might get in this window here or leave the room. Bye! So if I had multiple cameras, that would have been cool to see her. And Jake's up there just staring at me. Maybe he likes listening to me talk. And if you're thinking, boy, her voice is really calm. Well, it turns out I am a natural calm talker. So what to do? I don't really have a plan, but I wanted to look different than that one. So what do we do with these colors? I do have black, so maybe we'll just do some silhouettes. I got cat hair on it. I set it down. Of trees. And see where it goes from there. We're just going to start with black. I might end up getting out more brown to mix in. We're just going to do some branches. I think this blue's probably pretty dry by now. Yeah, Jacob's talking to me. I don't know if he might be too far away. Do you hear his meows? Yeah, he might be wanting treats. And then I don't know how this is going to look. Like some people plan out everything. I'm just doing what comes to me. So we'll need a branch or something down here for the cat to sit on. Maybe we will do like a rocky cliff with a big tree. So we can make this into a cliff. And have a cat on it. And add in some white to make it like more gray, like rocks for the cliff. I got out way too much black paint, you guys. Like I have, here, I'll show you how much black paint. That's how much black paint I got out for that painting, which had that little black cat. And I have this much. So sometimes I just have to be okay with wasting paint. Like I don't want to do like a black painting right now. Although I could. I did one once. Like of black background, and they did different colors of Christmas trees. And I thought that actually came out okay. Okay, so this is all thinking about where is the cat gonna go. Okay, that looks like a believable cliff, I suppose. Oh, is this dry? I'm gonna do the little bottom section since I forgot on the other one. Whoop! Oh, that's okay. I had some blue in there. Must have been some blue on the side. So now we'll add blue down here too. And this is just so if it ends up on the wall, it looks a little nicer. I guess I could still add orange to that one too. I probably should since I still have extra paint right here. Why not? Okay. So this looks like a nice rocky cliff. Like maybe if you went to a tourist area that had a lookout, like this could be like the lookout. Ooh, I'll have to fix that. My thumb smeared that. Or paint over it. Oopsie. And oh, I didn't really want that in the center. Well, that's what I did. That's an issue with not drawing out things. It just winging it, that can happen. But that's okay. Not every painting has to be amazing. I kind of like having a little white, kind of make it look like bark maybe. But maybe that works out better when I do brown trees. So there we go. Oh, that's a big tree. And we'll do another branch over here. I think instead of having the cat on the branch, I will have the cat sit down here. And maybe it looks nicer with white mixed in. This acrylic paint, you can kind of, if it's still wet, you can just mix in another color over the top, I've found. And it might look better if you mix colors off to the side. I don't know. Let's make this look more smooth too. I think I need to remind myself to keep talking. I know some people might be listening because they enjoy listening to a calm talker as they go to sleep or study or whatever to have on in the background. So the cats, you know how cats climb trees sometimes and they can't get down? It's because for a cat to get down without just jumping, they have to go backwards. And I don't know if all cats have mastered the going down part. Oh, Jake is purring back there. I'm sure you can't hear him though. Maybe he's purring because he likes calm talker. Maybe this will make this look more silver than black. Let's see. See, I don't like how, if I can't see it, just did a little swirl over there, then you can see the blue coming through. Let's get that. I don't know if I need to be a little bit wider. And then I just keep going over it until I get the stuff how I think it should look. Make this like a magical tree that people come visit. And feel lucky when they get here, they get to see a cat. Let's see. Okay, I bend my knees a little. Standing a long time. Since I have glare from the light, so I have to look over here sometimes to see. I know that might block your view. And right now I don't have a setup with multiple cameras. If you think I should have multiple cameras, well, please watch all my videos so that my site or my channel can get monetized. And then I'll have a little extra money coming in from the ads. And maybe I can do multiple camera setup. Not that I know how to do that, but first step would be 2 cameras or 2 phones or whatever. Now I'm just trying to smooth it out so it's not just too much white or black only anywhere. I actually think the gray looks nicer. Kind of makes it look like a old tree somehow. Whoops, so now I did that little whoop. I don't like seeing that blue come through. And just like in the last painting, how the cat got bigger. This is also how trees get bigger. Okay. I think this might look nice if I just do a little thing over there to cover up my fingerprint sponge. See how much darker that is though? So I would definitely have to do white over that. Get it to look like the rest of the tree. And I'm doing all this just so I can paint a little cat. Because cats are the best. And like in real life, they're like art. So I also like to paint them as art too. It actually looks kind of nice. I don't know what to do with this dead area over here. Maybe I'll just paint some smaller branches coming up from another tree. What do you think I should do? Like, should I leave it? You can put in a comment what you think I should have been doing with this if you want to. Just remember to be nice. Now it looks like the land is higher on this side of the tree than that side of the tree. The little cliff. Think that's okay? So now I'll have to overthink about that. I kind of like how the tree came out. Just checking things. So this I couldn't see over there, needed filled in. And then I'm thinking, should I do a bunch of branches off of this or just leave it like this is like the base of the tree? Like it's such a big tree, you want to always see the little branches that are at the top because this is just like the base. And sometimes it's just good to leave well enough alone. And I'm thinking, if I add blue or orange cat to this instead of black, is that going to look right? Like, I kind of have to, do those colors go together? Is that how that works? It probably tells on there. Like maybe it's okay because I can see both at the same time. So I'm still learning things. And the main point of this is just having you watch along. If you're interested in just listening to me talk or simple painting ideas, like this one is pretty basic. So I think I do need to fill in, like this is a cliff, but there could be like other trees coming up from the bottom. And I think I need to stop wiping things on that towel back there. It's under my water because it gets cat hair on them every time. So, gotta fix my, okay. I was messing with my slippers. So we can just have some other branches that would have been coming up from other tree. And I probably should have switched to, what number is this? A 6. Maybe a smaller brush. But started now. And sometimes I think it's really relaxing to paint in these thin little branches. And sometimes when I'm outside, I look at the trees to see how they're formed. I can't remember right now exactly. Like once you get back to the painting room. Try not to make them look too big. I think I need to spin that. When I said spin that, I was like rolling the paintbrush to make a tip. So I'm thinking still if I should do an orange cat or a black cat. Like, I don't know what makes more sense. Like color wise, is the orange cat gonna stand out too much, or is that exactly what this painting needs? Is a little pop of color. So that's what I'm thinking about as I'm painting this. So this is like a tree over here in the background, just off the side. With several branches coming off of it. So usually the branches kind of point up, I think, like towards the sun. Is that enough? Like, I don't think that's enough. Like we need more down here. Oh, Jake's coming through. Yeah. He just meowed at me, but it probably didn't come through, I bet. Had to rearrange the room a little bit to set up to paint with the camera. So he's probably like, what are you doing? And we'll give these some tiny branches. Then it always seems like there's some that end up pointing down, like they're too heavy to point up, or I don't know. I have to pay more attention to the trees now that I'm painting like the size again. I think that looks way better. This one kind of looks like a creepy hand though, with too many fingers. So we're just going to add a little bit. Maybe make these overlap just a little bit. Because in real life, that's what trees do. But this is just art, so it doesn't always have to match real life. Like you can paint however you want. And then if someone questions it, you just call it Fantasy World. It doesn't follow the same rules. So now that gave that creepy finger look too. So we'll just add on some more. So that was probably too wide. But that's okay. Okay. So I think that looks nice, actually. check it from this angle. And these are a little bit darker. I think I'll just leave it that way. And I think I will do an orange cat. Just putting in my initials. My first name is Heidi. Okay. I don't know if I should try to make it look like my initials are in branches. Would that look better? I don't know. I might be trying to add too much now. If I should have stopped, just tell me in a comment and say, you should have stopped. But say it nice, because I'm sensitive and I don't need to cry over mean comments. So just leave out the mean ones. Like someone commented once about my chin. I thought was kind of an interesting thing to say my chin was not perfect. That's not what they said, but oh, that is too many. See, no, that one doesn't look as natural, I don't think. Not too much paint on the tip of the brush. So we'll just yeah, that one looks goofy too. Let's add another little branch. That's the thing, you can just keep adding more. But sometimes more is not always better. I make that one thicker so it makes sense if there's more. And there we go. Okay, so now we have like 3 there, so maybe that worked out because it's a set of 3. Gotta get it over here on the edge, make it believable. Whoop! Okay, so now I'm going to try to paint the orange cat. Because I think based on this, it's okay. I don't know exactly. Oh, that does have arrows pointing. I don't know. I'm just going to do it, and if it doesn't look right, I can always paint over it. While I have orange on my brush, I'm going to paint the bottom of this one orange that I forgot, just in case it ends up on the wall. It just looks slightly nicer. I have a lot of my paintings on my walls because I don't know what else to do with them. I tried selling them at local art shows, and my friend bought one, and they were probably just being nice because they like me and they're my friend. But the strangers only bought like prints of the greeting cards. So most of the paintings have ended up on my walls because I like them. And then the ones my husband really likes usually go into our bedroom wall if we both agree. So make that look there. That pie did nothing. And then when I'm done with this one, I will have to stop even though I have leftover paint, because this is where the paintings are going to dry because the cats can't reach this. I have to be really careful because I don't want the cats to ever get into the paint. Like I tried painting on the desks back there, like when I was like seated at the desk, and Taco became very interested in what I was doing. So that didn't work out. I only ever did that once. Okay. So maybe this is a nice pop of color with the orange cat. Purple is actually my favorite color. Today I didn't use purple paint. So try to do the ears first. Am I going to waste that paint too? Which I feel bad about. This orange paint has like cadmium in it, so I think it makes it more expensive than paint that doesn't. Which I don't know the whole story on that. I'm sure if you're an artist watching this, you might know. Okay, we're getting down to it now. Whoop. Yeah, so all my paintings on this channel will have a cat in them. I have done a few paintings that didn't have cats. I think one was like a gift, like it was a card for my dad, and so I did like a deer. I can't remember if I added a cat or not, because he likes deer better than cats. There. Now his little head looks lopsided though. That's okay though. Oh, looks like he has an ear tip, which would be okay too. I'm just trying to make sure all the blue is covered up here. There we go. Let's see about that. See, I don't want the cat to get huge how it did in the previous painting. I really probably just need to stop trying to make everything so perfect. There. Now we have our cat. And then I'm just going to add some, like scraggly, is that the word? Grass. Which I think I should mix some of this green with the black. Ooh, that was kind of wet. Make like maybe just a little bit of white. I'm definitely not an expert in mixing colors. I'm an expert in getting out too much paint at once because it doesn't go back into the tube. And I guess I could research how to refrigerate paint to make it last. Is that too dark? Okay. So we're just going to try. Maybe I should use the other brush. Just try to get some like grass along here. The edge of the trees. Maybe make it look a little bit more natural. But it is a cliff, so it's not like there should be a bunch of grass. But then if it's a cliff, I don't know. I still can't think about the story too much. Either you like it or you don't. That's okay. And then I'll just put a little, so it looks like he's sitting in something here. Oh, there's a little too much orange in that part, but that's okay. I'll just give that a little cover up there. And there we go. I could add birds to the sky or more branches, but I think that's just going to take away from it somehow. Oh, I do need to fix this up here. Because I don't like how you can see the blue dots come through, like that were on the from the base. Just using the smaller brush to get those filled in. Where was it? Oh. And from a distance, like, I don't think anyone would even notice. I just like them to look smooth. Give the tree some highlights a little bit, I suppose. Maybe accidentally here, but that's okay too. So now it looks too white right there. That's completely dry. So let's cover that up a little bit. Okay. That's it. You can let me know if you like it in the comments, or if you don't like it, just don't put a comment about that. Thank you so much for watching, and if there's a topic you want me to talk about while I'm painting, cat related, I could do that sometime, or even not cat related, but this is a channel about cats, so enjoy the rest of your day.